everybody. Welcome to Soulful Sunday. This is our fourth live stream Soulful Sunday. My name is Taylor. I'll be guiding you through the next 45 minutes of your practice. This is a 45-minute practice. All you're going to need is your yoga mat. If you would like a block, please feel free to grab one. Also encourage a glass of water. When you're ready, go ahead and make your way down to your mat. If you'd like to join along with the playlist I created, you can find it in my personal Spotify account, Taylor Oman, last name O-H-M-A-N, and it's live stream Soulful Sunday number 4, and so you'll see that there. Actually, I'm just realizing I forgot to make the playlist public. I'm gonna do that right now. Okay, we're good. The playlist is public. We're gonna go ahead and get started. As I said, make your way down to your mat. You can start lying down, you can start in a seated position, whatever's gonna make you feel most comfortable. Slowly begin to blink your eyes closed. Turn your focus and attention inward as you slowly begin to let go. Let go of the week that has passed. Let go of the week that is yet to come. And instead, just be here. Be present. Be present in this moment. Be present in this space. Be present in this body. Be present in this mind. As you give yourself the next 45 minutes to focus on whatever it is that is bringing you to your mat today, try to come up with some sort of intention. This could be a word, a mantra, a phrase. This could be an idea, a person, just something that inspires you, something that gives you strength, something that gives you life and power. Keep your intention at the forefront of your mind throughout your practice and use it as a tool to help block out any distracting thoughts, any distracting concerns, those to-do lists, and just give yourself 45 minutes to focus on you and whatever it is that you need. Keeping your intention at the forefront of your mind, take a great big exhale, letting go of any stale air, any lingering negative energy or thoughts. Inhale through the nose, fill up your belly with breath. Move the breath into your lungs, followed by your throat. Open mouth, exhale, slowly let it go, down from the throat, down from the lungs, down from the belly. Inhale through the nose, fill up the belly, fill up your lungs, fill up your throat. Open mouth, exhale, release the breath down from the top to the bottom of your belly. One more time, inhale, fill up, bottom to top. Open mouth, exhale, release and let go. This time as you inhale, fill up, bottom to top. At the top of your breath, seal your lips tight, finding a constriction in the back of your throat. Begin to breathe out through your nose, activating your Ujjayi breath, or your breath of fire. This breath allows you to cultivate heat from within and is an option available to you throughout class. If at any point you feel overheated, just unseal your lips, breathe out through your mouth once again. Take a few more rounds of breath of your choice, open mouth or closed mouth exhales, as you continue to center yourself and tune in with your body. Begin to tune into those little signals that your body is going to send you throughout class, and let those signals lead your practice. Know that anything I offer today is simply an offering, and I want you to make your practice your own. So listen to your body and always take what feels good and never take what doesn't. Take one more round of breath of your choice. If you're lying down, slowly begin to lift yourself up to a seated position. When you're ready, blink your eyes open. Draw your shoulders up to your ears, together and down your back. Widen your collarbone. Inhale, draw your shoulders up. Exhale, together and down. Beautiful. One more time. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, release. Good job. Slowly allow your fingertips to graze the earth beside you. As you inhale, sweep your fingertips skyward. Bring your palms to touch. Exhale, hands to heart center. Actively press your palms against one another. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, sweep wide and down. Take up space here. Inhale, reach skyward. Exhale, press your palms together. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, sweep wide and down. Beautiful job. Ground down to your right palm as you inhale. Sweep your left fingertips skyward. Roll your left shoulder down and away from your ear. Lift your heart, lift your gaze. Slight micro bend in your right elbow here. Lengthen out your side body. Take one more inhale here. Exhale, release your left hand to the earth, ground down. Inhale, sweep your right fingertips skyward. Lengthen through your entire oblique. Lift your heart. Roll your right shoulder down and away. Gaze skyward if you can. Slight micro bend in your left elbow. Last exhale here. Inhale, lift up through center and slowly release your right hand to the earth. One more time. Inhale, sweep your fingertips skyward. Exhale, hands through heart center. Inhale, reach high. As you exhale, bring your left hand to the outside of your right knee. Right hand stays behind you. It acts as a second spine. As you inhale, find length through your spine. As you exhale, press against your knee and gaze out over your right shoulder, finding a spinal twist. Use your right arm to keep length in your spine. Nice tall back here. One more exhale. Inhale, lift up through center. As you exhale, place your right hand to the outside of your left knee, left hand behind you. Left arm acts as a second spine. As you inhale, find length. Exhale, deepen your spinal twist. Gaze out over your left shoulder. Continue to breathe here. With every inhale, find length in your spine. With every exhale, deepen the twist just a little further. Listen to your body, find your edge. Last exhale here. Inhale, sweep your fingertips skyward and plant your hands in front of you. Find a tabletop position. Hands are shoulder width distance apart, knees are hips width distance apart. Find any organic movement that your body needs here. Once again, tune into those little signals that your body is sending you. Maybe shift your weight forwards, backwards, maybe wag your tail, maybe shift back to a child's pose. Whatever your body needs right now, I want you to play around. Don't worry if you look silly. That's one of the benefits of a home practice. And we'll all meet in a tabletop position. Inhale, arch your back, lift your tailbone, roll your shoulder blades together and down your back, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Pull your navel to your spine, press away from the earth, gaze towards your knees, round your back. Inhale through cow, arch your back, lift your tailbone, gaze follows. Exhale, round and curl. Pull your navel to your spine, gaze towards your knees. Inhale through cow. Exhale through cat. Take a few of these movements on your own, getting into the habit of matching the length of your breath to the length of your travels in and out of every posture. Feel how the oxygen that you take in is feeding your body. It's giving you strength. Option to incorporate some barrel rolls if your body wants them, or any other movement your body is craving. And we'll all meet in a neutral tabletop position. Walk your hands about a palm's print forward. Press through the L shape in between your index finger and your thumb, that really meaty portion of your palm. Inhale, tuck your toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your hips high, draw your heels down. Take a great big inhale here, filling up belly, lungs, and throat. As you exhale, draw your heels even deeper towards the earth. Lift your tailbone, find a little arch in your back if you can. Always an option to soften the knees. Let's take a great big inhale here together. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. One more time, inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, high plank pose. Pull your navel to your spine, gaze towards the earth. Neck is a natural extension of your spine. Always an option to lower yourself down to your knees here for additional support. Find one long line of energy from your heels out through the top of your head. As you inhale, shift to the tops of your toes. As you exhale, lower yourself all the way down to your belly. Untuck your toes, zip up your legs. Hands stay just beneath your shoulders. Inhale, baby cobra. Press through your hip bones, press through your shoelaces. Lift your heart off of the earth, little to no weight in your hands here. Don't hold your breath. With every inhale, lift just a little bit higher. Press through those points of connection, your shoelaces and your hip bones. And as you exhale, release your right ear to the mat. Option for windshield wipers with your legs. Bring your shoelaces back to the earth. Bring your chin back to center. Zip up your legs one more time. Inhale, baby cobra. This time, challenge yourself. See if you can hover your hands off of the earth. Press through your hip bones. Press through your shoelaces. Lift through your heart. Last inhale here. Find your edge. And exhale, release. Once again, option for windshield wipers with your legs. Bring your shoelaces back to center. Widen your feet hips width distance apart. Walk your hands to frame your rib cage. Inhale, upward facing dog. Press your palms, shine your heart through your biceps. Press your shoelaces, lift your thighs off the earth. Take one round of breath here. Last inhale, widen your collarbone. And exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your hips high, draw your heels down. Once again, taking any organic movement that you might need here. Inhale, gaze forward. With as many little baby steps as possible, slowly walk your feet to meet your hands. Step your feet hips width distance apart. Take a generous bend in your knees. Reach for opposite elbows and let your head hang heavy. Shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Maybe find a pendulum motion with your upper body. Whatever you need in this moment, keep that soft bend in your knees. And when you're ready, slowly release your fingertips to the earth. Heel toe your toes to touch, heels just a sliver apart. One vertebra at a time, begin to roll up. Head and neck are very last to rise. Take your time here. At the top of your breath, draw your shoulders up to your ears. Together and down your back, mountain pose, Tadasana. Beautiful job, everybody. Inhale, sweep your fingertips skyward. Exhale, hands to heart center. Find a steeple grip by clasping all fingers together except your index fingers. Inhale, point skyward. Pull your shoulder blades together and down your back. Close your rib cage, engage your core. Another option for your hands is pressing your palms together and crossing one thumb over the other. As you inhale, find length through the top of your head. As you exhale, point to the left, lengthening out your right side body, creating a crescent moon shape with your spine. With every inhale, find length through the top of your head. With every exhale, deepen the side body, stretch just a little further. Inhale gives you length. Exhale deepens the posture. Take one more round of breath here. Last exhale. Inhale, lift up through center, and exhale to the right of your space. Send your hips left. With every inhale, find length through the top of your head. With every exhale, deepen. Inhale gives you length. Exhale, deepen. Continue to evolve the posture using your breath. Last exhale here. Inhale, lift yourself up through center. As you exhale, release your hands to your lower back. Step your feet hips width distance apart. Roll your shoulder blades together and down. Lift your heart, lift your gaze. Just a little back bend here to warm up. Don't push yourself too far. Once again, listen to your body. Listen to those signals. Last exhale here. As you inhale, lift up through center with a long flat back, fold forward, trace the backs of your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Find a long flat back as flat as a tabletop. You're in an upside down L shape, 90-degree angle bend here. Shift the weight into your toes, enough so that maybe your heels hover off the earth ever so slightly. Palms face one another, shoulder blades together and down. Take one more inhale here. Use the strength of your core. And as you exhale, plant your hands, step back to a high plank pose. We'll go through our first chaturanga together. Inhale, shift the tops of your toes. Exhale, high to low plank, pause halfway. Inhale through upward facing dog. Try to keep your belly off the earth in that transition. And exhale to downward facing dog. Know that you can always take your chaturanga on your knees or skip it all together. Once again, this is your time, your practice. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step to meet your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, sweep your fingertips skyward. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, sweep wide and down. Inhale, halfway lift, tabletop back. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, step back to a high plank. Inhale, shift to the tops of your toes. Exhale, high to low plank. Inhale, shines your heart forward, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Moving through our sun egg once more. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step or float to meet your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, sweep your fingertips skyward. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, sweep wide and down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, step or float. Take it through your chaturanga flow. Once again, always an option to take it on your knees or skip it all together. We'll all meet in downward facing dog. Let's all take a great big inhale here. Align the breath. Open mouth or closed mouth, exhale, release. Inhale, right heel high. Three-legged dog. Find one long line of energy from your right heel out through the top of your head. Take one more inhale here. Exhale, gently place your foot in between your hands. Lower your back knee to the earth. Heel toe your right foot towards the long right edge of your mat. Walk your hands back towards your hips. Find a nice long spine here. Roll your shoulder blades together and down your back. Lift your heart, lift your gaze. Always an option to lower yourself down just a little bit further. Maybe down to your palms, bend your elbows a little bit. Maybe down to your forearms. Once again, listen to your body. Option here to take a little twist. Ground down through your left palm. Bring your right hand to the inside of your right thigh. As you inhale, peel your heart off of the earth. Allow the sole of your right foot to ever so gently lift off of the mat. Lift your heart, lift your gaze. Roll your right shoulder down and away from your ear. One more inhale here. As you exhale, slowly release your hand to the mat. Heel toe your foot to the center of your mat. Inhale, sweep your fingertips skyward, kneeling lunge. Check in with the feet here. Each foot has its own train track. Hips are square towards the top of your mat. Take one more inhale. As you exhale, bring your hands through heart center, left elbow to the outside of your right knee. A little bit of a deeper twist this time. Use the point of connection between your knee and your elbow to press your heart skyward. Draw your right elbow back towards your rib cage. Beautiful job, everybody. Forearms are in one long line. Palms press actively against one another. Take one more inhale here. As you exhale, release your hands to frame your foot. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Inhale, high lunge. Lift your torso off your thigh, reach your fingertips skyward. Back leg is straight and strong. Right knee is in a 90-degree angle bend here. Square your hips. If you're not sure about your hips, bring your hands to your hips. Parallel your hip bones. Then recommit to the lunge in your right knee and reach your fingertips skyward. Beautiful job, everybody. Take one more inhale here. As you exhale, palms face down. Sweep your fingertips behind you. Maintain the 90-degree angle bend in your right knee. Draw your shoulder blades together and down. Back leg stays straight and strong. One more breath here. As you inhale, sweep your fingertips skyward, and exhale, release your hands to frame your foot. Step back to a high plank pose, always an option for a one-legged chaturanga for a little challenge. We'll all meet in downward facing dog. Inhale your left heel high. Exhale, gently place your foot in between your hands. Release your back knee to the earth. Heel toe your left foot towards the long edge of your mat. Walk your hands back towards your rib cage. Walk your hands back towards your hips. I apologize. Lift your heart, lift your gaze. Always an option to lower yourself down to your hands, down to your forearms. Whatever your body needs in this moment, take it. For that little twist, option to ground down through your right palm. Bring your left hand to the inside of your left thigh. Heel toe your left foot towards the long edge of your mat. Lift your heart, lift your gaze here. Last inhale. As you exhale, slowly release your hand to the inside of your left foot. Heel toe your left foot to the center of your mat. Inhale, sweep your fingertips skyward, kneeling lunge. Beautiful job, everybody. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, hands through heart center, right elbow to the outside of your left knee. Use this point of connection between your knee and your elbow to press your heart skyward. Forearms are in one long line. Draw your left shoulder down and away from your ear. Deepen the twist with every exhale. Last exhale here. Inhale, reach your fingertips skyward. As you exhale, release your hands to frame your foot. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Inhale, high lunge. Once again, set up a strong foundation. Back leg is straight and strong. Lunge into your left knee. Find a 90-degree angle bend. Tuck your tailbone to engage your core. Close your rib cage. Pinkies in, shoulder blades together and down. Take an inhale here. Exhale, sweep your fingertips behind you. Draw your shoulder blades together and down your back. Keep that 90-degree angle bend in your left leg. And continue to breathe. Stay strong. Last exhale here. Inhale through high lunge. Exhale, release your hands to frame your foot. Step back, always an option. One-legged chaturanga. We'll all meet in downward facing dog. Let's all take a great big inhale here. Exhale, release. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step or float to meet your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Toes together, heels a sliver apart. Inhale, chair pose, Bukit. Sit your hips back, reach your hands up and out, creating the shape of a lightning bolt with your body. Sink your hips as low as you can here. Take a peek over your knees. If you can't see your toes, try to shift the weight a little bit further into your heels. Take an inhale here. Exhale, sweep your hands behind you, roll your shoulder blades together and down your back. Same movement as before. Keep your core strong. Lift your heart, lift your gaze. Last exhale. As you inhale, extend your arms, extend your legs, lift your right thigh parallel with the earth. Ground down through the four corners of your left foot. Focus on your balance here. If you're feeling ready, bring your hands to heart center, right ankle to the top of your left knee. Option to remain here, take an inhale, or if you're ready, slowly begin to sit back into your seated figure four. Keep your heart lifted. Stay strong as you continue to sink low in the hips. Last exhale here. Inhale, lift up, right thigh comes parallel with the earth. Once again, sweep your fingertips skyward. Slowly begin to release your right elbow to your right hip bone. Scoop up your right ankle. Draw your knees together. Once again, ground down to the four corners of your left leg. Take an inhale here. Find length in your spine as you exhale. Begin to kick against your hand. Use this kick to send your center of gravity forward. Lift your heart, lift your gaze. Continue to arch your back. Your right knee is going to want to gravitate outward, so pull it towards your midline. Continue to breathe. Use that kick to find your balance. Beautiful job, everybody. We're going to transition slowly to warrior three. When you're ready, gently release your right foot. Sweep your right hand in front of you. Square your hips towards the earth. If you fall out, no worries, just get back in. It's called the practice of yoga for a reason. We'll all meet in warrior two. Release your right foot to the, release your right foot to the short edge of your mat. Lunge into your left knee. Draw it open towards the pinky edge side of your foot. Gaze out over your left middle finger. Imagine you're pressing down on two tabletops to engage your biceps. Stay strong here. Inhale, flip your palms, reach forward, and reverse your warrior. Right hand grazes down your back leg, left fingertips reach up and back. Breathe into your side body here. Last exhale. Inhale, lift up through warrior two. Extend your front leg long, reach forward, flip your palms. Exhale, Trikonasana, triangle pose. TikTok your arms, 12 and 6 o'clock. Keep your side bodies engaged here. Obliques are strong. Last exhale. Inhale, lift up through center. Cartwheel your hands down to frame your foot. Step back to a high plank pose and take it through your chaturanga flow. Once again, always an option to skip it. We'll all meet in downward facing dog. Let's all take a great big inhale here. Exhale, release. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step or float to meet your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Toes together, heels a sliver apart. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Sit your hips back, reach your hands up and out, creating that lightning bolt shape once again. Sink your hips low, take a peek over your knees. If you can't see your toes, shift your weight further back. Take one more inhale here. Exhale, sweep your hands behind you, palms face down, shoot energy out through your fingertips. Keep your spine long, heart proud. Stay low in your hips. Last exhale here, building strength. As you inhale, extend your arms, extend your legs, lift your left thigh parallel with the earth. Ground down to the four corners of your right foot. Find a nice long spine here. Option to remain or bring your hands to heart center. Option to pause here. Place your left ankle on top of your right thigh or right knee. Final option, slowly begin to sink back into your hips. Keep your spine long, heart proud. Unless you're taking the arm balance, your heart stays lifted. Last exhale here. As you inhale, lift up through crane pose. Left thigh comes parallel with the earth once again. Sweep your fingertips skyward. Take a moment, catch your stability. When you're ready, bring your left elbow to your left hip bone. Scoop up the inside of your left foot to the eye of your elbows pointing outward. Take an inhale here. Find length in your spine. Draw your knees together. As you exhale, slowly begin to kick against your hands. Use this kick to send your center of gravity forward. Keep your gaze on one unmoving object, your center of focus, your drishti. Continue to kick. Your knee's going to want to gravitate out, pull it in. One more inhale here, and when you're ready, warrior three. Extend your left leg long, dial your left hip bone down, sweep your left hand forward. Continue to breathe, core is strong. One more inhale here. Exhale, warrior two, blossom open. Lunge into your right knee, draw it open towards the pinky edge side of your foot. Gaze out over your right middle finger. Stay strong here. Imagine you're pressing down on two tabletops as you engage your biceps. Inhale, flip your palms, reach forward, reverse your warrior. Left hand grazes down your back leg. Right fingertips reach up and back. Breathe into your side body here. Stay committed to your lunge in your right knee. With every inhale, find a little bit more length. Last inhale here. Exhale, warrior two. Extend your front leg, reach forward. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Tick-tock your arms, 12 and 6 o'clock. Take a moment. Keep your side bodies engaged. Lift your heart, lift your gaze. Last exhale here. As you inhale, lift up through center. And exhale, cartwheel your hands down to frame your foot. Take it through your Chaturanga flow. We'll all meet in downward facing dog. Once in downward facing dog, bring your knees out wide, big toes to touch. Sink your hips back and take a child's pose. Use this opportunity to grab a sip of water, grab a towel, whatever you need in this moment. We'll all meet in child's pose when you are ready. As you inhale, lift up through tabletop and exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale your right heel high, three-legged dog. Exhale, half pigeon. Bring your right knee to your right wrist, ankle to your left wrist. Walk your hands back towards your hips. Find a nice long spine here first. Sink your hips low. Take a peek behind you. Just make sure your toes are pointing directly straight back. As you inhale, lift your heart. As you exhale, lead with your lower belly. Slowly begin to crawl your hands forward. Keep your heart lifted for as long as possible as you lower yourself down to whatever surface you can find. Might be a block, might be your forearms, whatever you can. When you find the edge of your hips, then release your head, neck, and shoulders, bringing that slight rounding to your upper spine. And then breathe. Use your breath with every exhale to sink a little bit deeper into the posture. Last exhale here. As you inhale, slowly begin to lift yourself up onto your hands. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. As you inhale, sweep your right heel skyward. Stack your hips, bend your knee. Make those little circles with your knee. If you'd like to flip your dog, please feel free to do so. We'll all meet back in downward facing dog. Inhale your left heel high, three-legged dog. Exhale, half pigeon on the left. Bring your left knee to your left wrist, ankle to your right wrist. Walk your hands back towards your hips. Find a nice long spine here. Lift your heart, lift your gaze. Take one more inhale here. Take a peek behind you. Just make sure the leg and the foot are straight. And as you exhale, lead with your lower belly. Slowly begin to crawl forward. Keep your back as flat as possible. Keep your heart lifted. Find the edge in your hips and then release your head, neck, and shoulders. And then breathe. Last exhale here. As you inhale, slowly begin to lift yourself up onto your hands, ground down through your palms, tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. As you inhale, sweep your left heel skyward. Stack your hips, bend your knee. Once again, make those small circles if your body wants them. Flip your dog if you would like. And we'll all meet in downward facing dog. Let's all take a great big inhale here in our last downward facing dog of class. And as you exhale, release your knees to the earth. Shift your hips off to either side and extend your legs out in front of you. Grab your block if you'd like it. Reach your fingertips in front of you. Engage your core, and as you exhale, slowly lower yourself all the way down to your mat. Just take a moment here. Reconnect with your body. Reconnect with your breath. When you're ready, bend your knees. Bring the soles of your feet together and allow your knees to fall open like a book. Option to place blocks, towels, pillows underneath your knees for a little bit support if this is too much sensation. Or if you'd like a deeper stretch, bring your hands to your inner thighs and ever so gently press your knees away from one another. One more exhale here. As you inhale, slowly begin to draw your knees together. Extend your left leg long. Draw your right knee into your chest. Squeeze it tight towards your torso. Take a few circles with your right ankle here, getting any little cracks and creaks out. Extend your right arm out to a T. Connect your right shoulder to the earth. Make sure this does not lift. As you exhale, slowly draw your knee across your body for supine twist. Once again, your right shoulder is anchored into the earth. Gaze out over your right middle finger for additional sensation or for a deeper twist in the spine. You can always find eagle legs here. One more exhale here. If you're taking eagle legs, slowly unravel. As you inhale, draw your right knee in towards your chest for half happy baby pose. Open your knee to the right of your body. Wrap your right hand around the sole of your right foot. Make sure your left sits bone stays fully connected to the earth here. Option if you would like to play around with an extended leg to wrap your two-piece fingers around your big toe and begin to straighten your leg. Continue to allow your leg to open up here. And slowly begin to bend your knee. Draw your knee back to the center of your body. Give it one tight little hug and extend your right leg long. Draw your left knee into your chest. Squeeze it tight towards your torso. Take a few circles with your ankle here. Extend your left arm out to a T. Make sure your left shoulder stays fully connected to the earth. And when you're ready, cross your knee across your body. Gaze out over your left middle finger. Once again, option for eagle legs if you'd like. Last exhale here. If you're bound, slowly unravel. As you inhale, draw your left knee back to the center of your body. For half happy baby pose, open it to the left of your torso. Wrap your hands around the sole of your left foot. Make sure your right sits bone stays fully connected to the earth. Option to play around with an extended leg by wrapping two-piece fingers around your big toe and straightening your leg. Continue to allow your knee or your hip to open up. But once again, right sits bone stays fully connected to the earth here. And when you're ready, bend your knee, draw your knee back to the center of your body. Draw your right knee to meet your left. Give yourself a tight little squeeze here. Try to keep your whole spine on the ground. Maybe even wrap your arms around your shins here. If this is too much on the hips, you can always open up your knees ever so slightly. When you're ready, slowly allow your feet to come to the earth, hips width distance apart, setting up for bridge pose. Allow your hands to just relax beside you. As you inhale, lift your hips off of the earth. A few options here. For supported bridge, you can slide a block, a pillow, a towel underneath your sits bones. Or clasp your hands together underneath you. Roll your shoulder blades together and down. Lift your hips even higher as you continue to lift through your hips. Always an option to take wheel pose here if your body's asking for it. And slowly release your hips to the earth. If there are any final postures that your body is asking for in this moment, please feel free to take them. Otherwise, for one final exertion of energy, wrap your arms around your shins. This time, lift your head off of the earth. Draw your forehead to meet your knees. Squeeze yourself into a tight little ball as you contract every muscle in your body. Take the biggest inhale you have all morning. And as you exhale, release for your final Shavasana. Extend your legs long. Let your hands fall down by your side. Palms can face down to ground or up to receive. Roll your shoulder blades together underneath you as you feel your muscles begin to melt into the mat, becoming one with your foundation. Allow a sense of peace and release to slowly wash over you like a wave, 1 inch at a time. Feel the wave wash over the tips of your toes and the tops of your feet. Feel the wave wash over your ankle and your shins, your knees and your thighs. Feel the sensation rise through your hips, through your belly, through your core. Feel that wave wash over your rib cage, your chest, your collarbone. Feel that wave, that sensation of peace and serenity slowly wash over your hands, your wrists, your forearms, and your biceps. Feel it rise up, over, and through your neck, your chin, your lips. Feel it wash over your nose and your cheeks, your eyes, your forehead, and up and over the crown of your head until you are completely enveloped by this wave, this sensation of contentment, of serenity. And then just begin to surrender as you sink deeper into the foundation that has supported you over the last 45 minutes. Reward yourself with just a bit of stillness, and I will let you know when the time has come to move on with your morning. Know that this space is yours to hold for as long as you may like. If you are ready, slowly begin to blink your eyes open. Deepen your breath, sending oxygen followed by movement into the tips of your toes and your fingers. Roll out your wrists and your ankles. Take a slight bend in your elbows. And like it was the first hour of the morning, reach your hands up and overhead to find a long body stretch. Rolling onto your right or left side, use your forearm as a pillow. Draw your knees into your chest and take a fetal position. And when you're ready, in as little effort as possible, begin to lift yourself up to find a seat anywhere on your mat. We'll meet with our hands at heart center. Just an option to bow your head forward. In gratitude for this space, in gratitude for this community, but most of all, in gratitude for yourself. The light and teacher in me honors, respects, and thanks wholeheartedly the light and teacher in all of you. Namaste. Thank you all so much for sharing your practice with me. Again, my name is Taylor. I'll be teaching this virtual Soulful Sunday every Sunday. If there's anything I can ever do to improve your experience, please do let me know. Send me a DM, mention in the comments, whatever you might need. This video will be available on YouTube later today. As always, stay healthy, stay safe, and I will see you back in the studio when we are all ready to. All right, thanks guys. Bye.